Agent Blue Silver here. The Blue Silver Knight is at work again. As we dare trek, as we dare travel to the old Colosseum of Evil, as a rainstorm emerges to further hinder our journey. But the Blue Silver Knight is unhindered in his determination, even as foes materialize out of thin air. Like Batman, he truly is incorruptible. Yeah, today was Batman Day. I didn't even know that. Because, I mean, I saw the Batman marathons on, and I was like, oh, wow. That is incredible. Yeah. So they're having a Warner Brothers. They have a Batman live stream going on right now. They're playing random clips. They're not, unfortunately, they're not playing it on their YouTube channel. Like they're not playing like the full movies in order or anything. Only on the HBO or whatever. So they're not even playing them in order. The Batman 2 comes out in 2027. At first, I thought it was canceled because it had taken so long for them to get the shit together and all that, make a decision. Um, I don't like the Matt Reeves. I don't like the. I just don't like it. The Batman, the detective bullshit. It's kind of like they just stole from Seven and just made it like Batman. Just I don't like Colin Farrell as the Penguin either. So I don't like Zoe Kravitz uh, as Catwoman. Yeah, the best Catwoman so far has been Michelle Pfeiffer as a sex symbol, as an actress, is the best Catwoman. But also, uh, I think Anne Hathaway was a great Catwoman just because she has a great tits and ass. She was great to look at, but she was okay though. I mean, as an actress and all that. But her ass in leather was just incredible. It's like one of the joys of seeing that movie, seeing her butt cheeks in that leather. Seeing those leather ass cheeks. All right. Coming for your ass. Coming for your ass. Yeah. So the Texas lottery has been going since 1992, since I was 12 years old, and yes. So my particular number combination hasn't all the way been done that I used for tonight. Only three numbers of that combination have been used in the past because I looked at all the past numbers. So I just was looking to see if my pattern of numbers came up, and it did once, like in 2019, but only 3 of them, not all 6, obviously. So had the itchy balls, so I put some lotion on my balls. But probably nobody wants to hear that. But it's okay. Um, my balls, my Travis used to say my balls, and he'd make me laugh. So I'm an easy laugh. It's like it's not gonna take a lot to have a chuckle with me. Big hearty radish. Ooh, hey girl. Oh, you look so beautiful, baby. Oh, you're so pretty. You need some lovey? Okay. I'm gonna give you a little lovey, huh? Oh, you want to move this right here? Okay. That way you can. There's Tuna in there sleeping. Don't hurt Daddy. You okay? You had a nice birthday yesterday, Hey. Got no weapon, so I'm gonna start whooping. Yeah. So my pattern only came out 3 out of 6 since 1992. So I decided to use that pattern tonight. You know, it's really not gonna. Yeah. Hey, girl. Ah, you want some more? You want some more, loving? Oh, you did. Oh. I love you. I love you, honey bear. Bye. Mhm. And so I'm going to focus on the target of the Mega Millions because it's almost to 500 million. And so the number 4 has not been played as the Mega Ball yet. So I'm going to go to play my particular sequence on that one and see if we can be successful this week and have a breakthrough like we did in August when I won $350. So we'll try to have another breakthrough again. Lightsaber. Mm, 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 mm. Baby, so beautiful, honey, huh? You're a honey lovey. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't really have a good weapons stash, do I? Yeah. We'll have to go to Korok Forest for that. Korok. You want to get rid of that, though? Yeah, I can get those anywhere. Mm, mm. Colosseum wins. Doo doo. Colosseum ruins. Ooh. All right, let's go there. Kyo Rug. Yeah. Do some quantum teleportation. Well, I think Albert Einstein made it very clear to the world that that really the only limitation in innovation is imagination. Essentially, whoa. Ah, okay. Oh man, they're asking for more and more Korok seeds so I can expand my stash. So I have to get a lot more Korok seeds. And S.A.W. Ah. Mm. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Uh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Near, 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 near. Near, 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 near. There, 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 there. There, 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 there. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow. Well, that's a poopadookie. Mm, 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 mm. poo. Poo poo. Dookie doo. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Gotta climb this now, down. Ooh, get it down. Alright. Does it? Do you want a poo poo? Frostblade. Alright. Shit, it's starting to hit, huh? Alright, up here, dude. To fuck this bitch up. Let's rock this shit. About to bitch you up, darling. Yeah. kiss me butthole. Eat the poo poo. Eat the poo poo. Eat the poo poo. Poo poo head. Eat the poo poo. Poo poo head. Doo doo. Ooh. I shall fight. Ice with fire. Fire with ice. I mean, and finally, the great flame blade is mine. What? Oh, yeah. Blue silver. The blue silver knight.
The volley scale is now ready.
Well, at least in this game, you get to fight lizards and wizards. Uh, tired of the lizards. The down thrust, like Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, boy. Back in the day, though. Yeah, somebody's like, if I play 8-bit video games, I have original Nintendo Entertainment Systems. If any of the younger folk are like, you're old school, man, I say, hell yeah. And I'm proud of it, though. I'm not like, that doesn't hurt my feelings. It's like, I'm proud of that shit. Like a vintage Cadillac or something, you know? I'm proud of that shit. Being on the real when the blue silver knight comes into effect. It's on. Yeah. It's usually bitches that are like, oh, you don't got new shit? It's usually always women. Maybe there's like douchebaggy guys that say shit like that, but yeah, maybe they saw the wrestler with Mickey Rourke and he had the Nintendo, the NES, and the little kid complaining, oh, you don't have the new shit? And it's like, but obviously his character, the wrestler, didn't give a fuck. Let your boy die. Yo, he's gonna cry. Hmm. Gotta throw some dirt into your eye. Oh, you gonna slay the monsters? You gonna do shit? Yeah, they should make like a Zelda game, but with like multiple massive world online, like have it like Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Yeah, make it like the Lord of the Rings or Dungeons and Dragons. What? All right, I have a plan to help you. I'll blow you up. Goodbye, die. Have a nice die. Ooh. Did he enjoy that? What is this NPC? Oh, you ready? Come on, down. Oh. Oh, he finally responds to you. Okay. Try on this dog. Oh. Nah, I don't want to waste it on this dude. Set you on fire, dog. I have something for you, boy. I like that double bomb. Yeah. My boy likes that double bomb. That's what really gets him excited. Charlie Kirk Memorial. So that'll be like the final goodbye to like Charlie Kirk. I mean, like in terms of like the president and everything. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, yeah, like myself, Glenn Beck, are like, oh no, it's going to be the president and the vice president in the same place at the same time. That's not good, but yeah. Well, they have a line of succession in the presidency. So it's after that, it's the Speaker of the House. It's very unlikely that a president and a vice president will go down. It's just that's the chain of the line of succession. Uh, so the government has a backup in case some major shit goes down or something. In case there's like a major attack against the U.S. government, people in the U.S. government, from the president on down. Yeah. Mm, mm, yeah. Bye bye birdie. Ooh. Actually, so I'd been hearing about this movie, Rosemary's Baby, for like a long, long time, by Roman Polanski, and it had Mia Farrow and so on. So finally, I watched it, and I was like, yeah, it wasn't that great. Yeah. Sure, you want to mess with the Quicksilver Knight? I mean, the blue silver knight. Ah. My dude's being a bitch, huh? Bitch. Trying to interrupt my kill, boy. You want to come near this pond, homie? Is this like the retarded one or what? No. He's whooping down on that ass, dog. Down on the ass. Yeah. On Fox News today, they were saying, what is the likelihood of Trump taking out Maduro, the Maduro regime? Um, I've always said that it's very high that that's what they're doing. Like, to me, there's like no way they'd be putting that many military naval assets in the Caribbean next to Venezuela, and if they weren't planning on uh, taking out the Maduro regime. So, okay. So basically, Maduro's plan to protect his regime is to use his people as pawns and to put his military in front of him, kind of like Operation Darky in South Park. That's basically his plan. Uh, the U.S. plan for taking out the Maduro regime is to use a bunch of naval power missiles and drones, and then at the end maybe some special forces and troops to take out the last pockets of resistance in the Maduro in the Venezuelan dictatorship. So yeah, I think Trump's going to take Nicolas Maduro out. Yeah, or well, the U.S. military is going to be ordered to do it. They're going to do it. So yeah, I said before, I don't cry a tear if the Nicolas Maduro regime is gone. I don't give a shit. Maybe the country could have a thriving economy again and could regrow and rebuild and heal from Nicolas Maduro, and not have a dictator. Maybe they can have free and fair elections, and maybe they can have a democracy or some kind of national um, sovereignty, and yeah, maybe it could be a prestigious place one day. Maybe it could be a peaceful place. All that stuff is possible. Ooh. Sage Temple ruins. Oh. So is that guy going to get the firing squad? Utah, they still have the firing squad. I thought, yeah. So if the president, if you committed a serious, crime like murder, like first degree murder, the president could sign an executive order. Like Trump, I heard he signed an executive order that saying that if you're in a death penalty state like Utah is, to extradite, to accelerate the death, to actually put it into writing that the president wants the death penalty. So it's no doubt that this guy has to be made an example of. And the way to do that is to have a firing squad take him out. And for the bullets to rip through his body as he did to Charlie Kirk. And, well, there's going to be a lot more bullet holes. So he'll be shot in multiple places until he bleeds out. And then there's a succession of, well, he'll bleed out, be in shock, and then he'll pass out, and then all his life functions will shut down. He might even get a last meal, which is something that Charlie Kirk never had. So, yeah. So the death penalty is on the table. Uh, I'm sure the Utah authorities will go for firing squad, since that's still a method of execution. Just shoot him and be done with it. Good riddance. Yes. To a nuisance. Of course. I did the wandering because it was like it was fun, but I think I just went. Sometimes if you wander, you just go into a circle. So that's the only problem with the wanderings. Is that you don't always get the. Sometimes you get the cool wanderings where you stumble into, you know, some like hidden place, but sometimes you end up like, oh shit, I just went to a fucking circle. So uh, Trump and Xi and I guess ByteDance are going to try to save TikTok. I don't think it's that great. I think it's like a Chinese espionage application. So to me, it's awful. But and I think it's stupid too, as well. So I think it's both those things, like a tool of one of our main adversaries, competitors in the world, and it's also something that's damaging to children and it makes people stupider, lowers their IQ, I believe. So it lowers their IQ by reducing their attention span. Yeah. Because if you have to like pay attention for long periods of time, then you have a higher attention span and you can develop critical thinking skills and you can raise your IQ, you can get smarter. So if you have to concentrate on something for a long time, it can be. It doesn't always have to be something academic. It doesn't always have to be solving a 4-page calculus problem. It doesn't always have to be something intellectual. It's not like you always have to read um, some. You have to read War and Peace or something, or Farewell to Arms, but or For Whom the Bell Tolls or whatever. It just means that like it could be anything. You could spend a long time uh, like fixing a car, or like fixing a washing machine, something that's detail oriented, that takes um, long periods of time that you have to pay attention to. So it could be any of that stuff. Okay, let's go this way. Let's check it out. Let's do it. Yeah, I hear it somewhere, but is it just that way, or is it in a faint signal? Faint. Signal goes dead, like signal heats up. There we go. Oh, okay, it's out this way. I'll show you damage. You don't know what damage is. Alright. Batter up. Man, you rock. Alright, let's blow this mother. Yeah. Alright, you embarrassed me, dumb. Alright. Knock out these Oompa Loompas over here. Ooh. Oh, you got the amber, so what is it time for? 311. Oh, amber is the color of your energy. Oh. The 311 fans out there. Or the fans of a girl called Amber. Fans of girls called Amber. Yeah. All right. It's time for my boy, though. Yeah. My boy. Woo. Nah. It's not that exciting, huh, though? Like, because you realize that you have to get more, like, get a whole lot more seeds to, like, get less stash, and that's not cool. All right. Is this the one we got to blow open on the side? Because I feel like. Oh, is it? Okay, it's covered in the shrubbery. Yeah, this looks like that kind of deal. A hidden cave. A hidden cave in Legend of Zelda? Get out of here. Light it up, baby. Light it up. Light it up. Ooh, yeah. Oh, nice. Apocalyptic. It looks like LA, like back in the day. in the LA fires. Karen Bass. Yeah, there, there she is. Miss America. Oh yeah. Dun, dun. The discovery of Noya Niha Shrine. What's the like the one of the funniest headlines today is like it said like Indians heading back to India. I think that was a pretty funny one. Like on YouTube, Ind- Indians head back to India. That would be like Chinese immigrants in the West. Like if they had a headline that was like Chinese people go back to China. What the fuck? Americans head back to America. That could be a headline. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, if Europe is on the brink of civil war, as the reports go, um, massive riots and internal strife in Europe, in European countries. So I can imagine if there's some expats from America that if their family is in jeopardy or something, or they'll just come back to America. I think, unless they just are so anti-American that they that they scoff at the idea. I don't know. I think weasels that move to Europe and talk down and think they're more superior uh, than Americans. I think those kind of people like would just run. I don't think they really stand for anything except for just saving their own ass. So yeah, I think they would return back to America, but they would try to play it off like, oh, I wish I could stay, but the crime was getting too bad, or the illegal aliens were fucking up shit too much, or whatever the case. The taxes were getting too high to pay for the illegal immigrants. Like, so it would be some excuse like, I thought you hated America. Yeah, but I had to come back for because economic reasons, right? I couldn't afford to live in Germany anymore or whatever. Yeah, that's what they're gonna or they might try to play it off like, oh, my dad was sick, even though they're like dyed in the wool liberals. Yeah, I know they're gonna try to play it off. There's nothing wrong with living and working in another country that's not America, but I don't feel like globalist people feel like they have an allegiance to America. So that's the only part that is disturbing to me about it. I am not just a man of the United States. I'm a man of the world. That sort of thinking, that globalist type thinking. Speaking of which, my expat friend, Ukrainian Canadian friend from middle school, Jeff in Germany, and he just turned 46. Boom. Yeah. If you turn 46 on a Sunday, I bet what's the most exciting thing he did probably for his 46th birthday? Probably do you think he went out and had a beer? Something like that. Yeah, he probably had like one beer. He was like, "Oh, this is exciting. Oh man, this is cutting edge right here. Ah, this is the how you have fun at 46. You pour yourself a beer." Yeah, or maybe had some quiet, just quiet dinner with his wife and two kids. That's I checked out his IMDb page. Looks like his work is slowing down. So I wonder if it's yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if these expats living in Canada and living in Germany and Europe and all these douchebags. I wouldn't imagine if they all moved back to Texas, and or they moved back to America. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Letting it rain, baby. You know it. With that rock sliding right there. Yeah, it was one day during the pandemic 5 years ago. It's almost six now, huh? Yeah. Time flies when the decade sucks. So, um, yeah, I was walking to the convenience store like usual. Usual beat. Go to the store. Usually it's beer, or I'm getting like a Mega Millions ticket or something like that. A lot of times it's both those things at the same time. So multitask. And so it's like in the heart of the pandemic, and I'm taking a nice walk. During the evening, gonna go get uh, a beer, and then this really creepy guy drives by me, and man, he looks really creepy, and he's like in this he's in this truck, and he just kind of gave me a like a predator vibe, and like he's looking for like younger men to squeal like a pig or something like that. And so his story, he drives by and he goes, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oh, okay," and he's like, "Oh, yeah." Yeah. He's like, "Hey, you want to come down to Galveston and help me launch my boat?" And I'm like, "Oh," he's like, "You looking for work?" And yeah, I'll pay you. And then I was like, yeah, this feels like a date rape situation here going. Yeah, but not a good date rape situation. A really a deliverance type one. And so so I was like, "Oh no, thank you." And he's like, "All right, all right." It's like, yeah, maybe it was just an old fat man, and he can't launch his boat, or some shit like that. But it might have been, one of those dead bodies, all out there on in um, in the killing field. So yeah, I wasn't gonna take a chance to be one of those dead bodies in the Texas swamp. Yeah, I'm sure that's what the lure is. Like, hey, I got work. Hey, I got money. You just gotta help do this one thing, and then I'll pay you. And oh, it'll be good. You know. but I was like getting a major creep out vibe, like date rape, butt sex, uh, weirdo vibe. So I was out. That's kind of a good skill, to have like that sort of. It's not like paranoia, not like hysteria, but just have like a good sense, like to be able to sense people if they're evil. It's a useful skill. So thankfully, I'm able to. I think, unless I'm like fucked up, I'm able to read people pretty well. So, uh, so yeah. What would happen if they banned TikTok? Would it just people would cheat and try to use it, or they would riot, or I don't know what they do. I mean, it's a social media app. I mean, it's not necessary. So I know there's a lot of business owners that say, "Oh, I can't run my business without TikTok." Uh, well, they have Facebook and YouTube and Kick and Twitch and all that other shit too. So, um, yeah, I'm not married to the idea of TikTok. I'm not into it. I don't care if it thrives or um, if it goes away. I'm not gonna give a shit. So yeah, Viscua. Is it time for meaty rice balls? It's time for meaty rice balls. Oh yeah, meaty rice balls. Meaty rice balls. You just make that so you can say meaty rice balls. That's the only reason. If there was another reason, then like that's the only reason. Is it time for an omelet? You know it. I had to find my dairy section here. Don't. I mean my egg section. Yeah, like one time when I worked for Kroger for like 5 years, and so I always hated the major holidays. I always hated working on Thanksgiving, even though they pay you more. Especially, I think they pay you more, especially if you're full time for working a holiday. I don't know if the part timers get the bonus on that day. But I always hated working Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day because not only is it like super crazy at the grocery store, but it's also fucking lame too at the same time. It's like the worst combination. So what happens in the grocery store is that on a holiday, a lot of people they they walk out or they call out and they don't show up to work on the holiday because no one wants to work on the fucking holiday unless they're getting paid time and a half overtime. So um, basically, to solve the problem of having a low staff, the management will throw their employees and switch them from a dead area, and they'll switch them to the like whatever's low, like the sacking or the checking or the whatever departments like low staff and getting it has the heavier business. So it's like musical departments, and I always hated that in the grocery store. Working for grocery stores, how to get like thrown in different places, like all day. Sometimes working, yeah, in multiple departments. Like I never really enjoyed that. And so on Thanksgiving, I got put in like the dairy cooler and had to put up stock the milk, but I didn't even know what I was doing because I never worked in the dairy department. And like these people would ask me about the different types of yogurt shit. And I didn't know what the fuck they're. I didn't know, you know, how to answer their questions or anything. And I remember this guy that was like a goober. He looked like a neo-Nazi. I mean, he has his head shaved and everything. And he was like, so this goober like punk ass neo-Nazi was like, he's like, oh man, you did a real bad job, man. Almost nothing was done in there. And I was like, well, this isn't my fucking department. Y'all should stop putting me in fucking these fucking different departments. What, I was supposed to be like in this department and fucking like be a master at it my first day? It's like kiss my ass, motherfucker. Uh, let's just be realistic. At the grocery store, unless you're getting paid a lot, you don't want to fucking be there. All right, let's just be real about the fucking job, dog. No one wants to be in retail unless you're getting paid. Unless you're making the fucking dividends, dog. That's what's really up. And I know my shield is damaged. Damaged. I know that's right. Okay, 12/18. Ooh. Okay. Parents go on a trip to Florida for the whole week, so it's gonna be pretty legit. I'm gonna make it really mellow, really laid back, and like really like organized. And so I'll probably do. It'll probably be like gaming videos and then cooking videos, and then like you know the Unabomber manifesto, and then on the 30th anniversary. Um, I don't advocate violence or terrorism um, to achieve political or any kind of ends. So, but my central question is: was Ted right about industrial and technological society? That's it. So that's basically. It's not really a celebration. I do jest about that like it's a celebration, but it's really not. It's an analysis, not a celebration. Oh, my bad, bro. Okay. Yeah. So it's an analysis. Was Ted Kaczynski right about technological society and the progress of technology and human civilization? That's it. In a nutshell. Yeah. I find 30 years later reading the manifesto to be eerily prophetic. I think I might register this horse. Yeah. Got the new horse. A horse. Well, I'm gonna name it the most mature thing. Pimp Trony. Yay! Everybody vibing that? Yeah, Pimp Trony. That's what's up. Yeah, bored Pimp Trony. Why was he called Pimp Trony? Um, well, because that's what I did. So why is it called Pimp Trony? Zoomies butt cheeks. Uh, Zoomies butt cheeks. Those arrows down. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna have a really chill week because the week that my grandmother visits, because she's incapacitated, might be emotionally and psychologically taxing. So yeah, because that might make me sad seeing my grandmother sad and my grandmother incapacitated, and uh, so yeah. So I know that week is going to be a tough one, and that's going to be it's going to be the toughest on her because she has to travel and she has to but it might take an emotional toll on me. I'll try to be as I'll try to keep my shit together, but the best I can. Even though that this so the situation is that she's crippled but she's alive, but she's not really enjoying her life anymore. So that's the rock and the hard place that I'm talking about. So you can only enjoy your life if in this world anymore is if you're able-bodied and if you are doing things and enjoying the life you know, and for some crippled people, elderly people, they're just not enjoying life anymore. It's not there's no else there's no other place to go except just the end, and that's but I will try to not focus on negative thoughts and just think happy thoughts, I guess, and help my grandmother do whatever she wants to do. So thankfully, it's not right after my parents come back from Destin, Florida. It's like there's at least a week break before grandmother comes, so that's good. That's really good. And so, uh, I boarded my horse, but I needed Pimp Trony, so I'm gonna go back and get Pimp Trony. Pimp Trony. Yeah. So I'm just gonna try to have a relaxing week after uh, kind of a not so relaxing few weeks, really. Hanging with Zumi. Oh, nice. Yeah. Got the Leviathan bones down. Hanging with Kumi. Wanna see her boobies, butt cheeks. And at the end you say butt cheeks. And the butt cheeks. Yeah. Wanna see the girl's butt cheeks. Wanted to sing a song about butt cheeks again. Dude. Uh, Sing a song about butt cheeks. Oh, yeah. Okay. Can we make a stew, or is this going to be a. Alright. As Zoomy as my witness, let's try to make a stew. Oh my. Enduring veggie cream soup. Butt cheeks. Don't forget. Alright. We can take Irby, Barbie, or Pimp-Trony. Barbie. We got Irby. Yeah. We didn't do any horses with the N word. Yeah, we usually do funny ones with that. That's my boy right there. Yeah. Ah, don't crash into the tree, brother. All right, on the adventure, dog. Okay, so since there's rocks everywhere, does that mean? Does it just mean nothing or what? Oh, it's just like various items. All right, hot-footed frogs. All right, Pamtroni. Mm. So my parents are rolling out Monday morning, like at 5 a.m., so they can get to Florida to go to the beach. So got your boy Nasby. Mm. This dude talks a lot of shit. Hold that thought, baby. See ya. What in the? Oh, shit! It's like Satan. Damn it. Where are we at now? Hey, bring me to the dragon. Wow. Wow, wow. Yeah. Oh, you know what? With all this Charlie Kirk murder, like you don't really hear about Brian Koberger anymore. Well, he's already in jail, like serving his. Brian Koberger. Oh, Brian Koberger cut a deal, so he didn't get the death penalty. Yeah. Didn't want that death penalty. That's kind of a serious penalty, the whole death thing. Man. Uh, guess they don't have crucifixion anymore. Oh, dude. Oh, okay. There's my boy, looking like a knight on the chessboard. That's dope. Yeah, that was totally random to get a drunk karaoke request for the Monkees. I guess after a few drinks, I was in a nostalgic mood. So when my mom said, "Will you play the Monkees?" I was like, "Yes, that's exactly what I should play." Like, it's probably because I had the Monkees' greatest hits, or my stepdad did when I was in kindergarten, and I used to play it all the time. And I used to watch the Monkees TV show because a lot of the 1960s shows would be replayed in the 1980s. I mean, they had a lot of original shit in the 1980s, but they also had a lot of syndicated stuff and stuff from the 1950s, especially 1960s. Though I remember a lot of that stuff. I guess the reason why a lot of the as a former 1980s kid, a lot of the reason why the 1960s television was so entertaining because it was a very colorful period in American history. So that's why a lot of the shows were so entertaining. So I would say 1960s shows were like fun and they were like a lot, they were very psychedelic. And then 1970s shows were more raw and realistic and more like all in the family. They more had to do with like social issues and, you know, real life problems. And so I think the 1980s was like a gigantic escapist type decade in terms of the entertainment. I mean, entertainment is usually escapist, but particularly in the 1980s, it was extremely fantasy driven and escapist. Did you say to me, punk? In the butt crack this time? Butt cheeks. Ooh, got the football tackle on me. Dang. Yeah, so the Texans will try to avoid their third straight loss tomorrow. I suppose their strategy was to is to hope they get lucky or something is their strategy. It's not very good strategy, but to win. They just hope the other team screws up enough so they can win. That's not a great championship winning strategy, but I think it looks like the one that they're going for this year. So all right. So can your life strategy be, man? I just hope I get lucky one day. Well, I don't know. I guess I mean if it works for you, yeah, sure. It just can't work every time. maybe if I go to Las Vegas enough times, I win thousands of dollars, sometimes, but I can't guarantee that when I take a gamble, that I'm going to win every time. So, maybe it's like with women, maybe you get laid a few times. Maybe, there's some lucky one night stands or something like that. But you can't guarantee that you're going to get laid all the time. I mean, unless you got steady girlfriend, got married or something, right? So, let's do it. The battle axe. Oh, nice one. Ooh, that looks good. Good nutrition. Hey, Tula, you're here, baby. Hey, Tula, did you wake up from a nap too? I missed you, baby. Oh, are you coming to lay on the pallet? Yeah, we'll probably go to bed pretty soon. Hey, baby, I missed you. You're so lovely. Hey, Tula, Tula, my true love. Yeah, Bella's laying over there. Oh, you okay? That's okay. You gotta kiss so hard, Tula. Don't over exert yourself kissing. Okay? You're a love too. Mm, I do. Tula time. You kiss too much too. Mm. Tula too cute. We have Chutula. Yeah. Mm. Tula. So they said that they thought that dogs, before you think that your dog is kissing you and showing love and affection, the dog may just be licking you for the flavor of what you touched, what you ate. It may just be just licking you, Yeah. So I I guess there was the tendency to think that maybe dogs were licking humans because they were affectionate, but it's less romantic of an ideal to think that animals are licking humans just because they're trying to taste or trying to lick them of their flavors or something like that. Trying to they just want to lick and smell nasty shit or something like that. Yeah, that kind of does break the romanticism. It's like a woman who just wants to know how much money you make or something like that. It's similar to that. It's kind of uninspiring. I think we're going the right way. Just run over all the wildlife. We have to make it to the great skeleton. Oh, but first we need some chili peppers. Spicy peppers. Yeah, I guess this first like yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers albums, they're really optimistic and they're really funky and they're really like fun. They're really like have a party vibe, if you will, to it. Yeah, like a fun, funky party vibe. And they're not really creating necessarily deep songs. They're kind of making fun. They're kind of like the funky Beatles at first, I think. They're calm. They're really poppy at first, and I guess you could call the Red Hot Chili Peppers essentially at first a funk band. Is what I would characterize them at. Maybe punk or ska. I mean, funk and ska. Uh, I guess you could definitely call them alternative, I suppose. Here it's labels, um, but I don't think that they. I don't think that they were grunge. I think grunge just changed the music landscape, and they just had to adapt. Yeah, they just adapted very well because they were a very versatile band. Man, this dude's whipping my ass. I know what's up. I don't have my night helmet on. Yeah, for that extra protection. Oh, Battle of the Crushers. Uh, I broke it. Now we're gonna fuck some shit up. Oh, where's my flame blade? Oh, breaking all my shit. He's like Thanos, just like beating my ass down. Ooh, don't even let me get my weapon down. Oh, well. Oh, shit, he was able to hit me. Fuck. Wow, he was able to do a death blow? That many? Wow. I got no more cards left to play. Holy shit. Oh, man. Get decimated. It made it worse that it rained. Okay. There's some of this savage Lionel shit on. Fuck. Oh. Fuck. Hey, girl. I love you, dude. Yeah. At least Pimp Crony is safe. Oh. All right, we're going towards. Yeah, I think this is the way to the Great Skeleton. There it is. First, we gotta get through the definitely in Badlands. Yeah, I mean, I guess like the whole concept of Batman is pretty silly. Like that a guy could like run a business by the day and then he could like go fight crime at nighttime and have time to do all that shit and to get proper sleep and all that. Or like Batman like incurs so many injuries And then the movies, he's just like, walk it off or whatever. Oh, just take a little cream and I'm better and shit. It's like, oh my god, not really. It's not how. So, but Batman is a comic book fantasy, so it's not supposed to be like real life. Yeah, they should do a reality show where a guy tries to live like Batman, where he has to dress up in the Batman costume at nighttime and go into crime-ridden cities. It's like Batman the reality show or something. See how long the guy lasted. Yeah, it could be like an endurance contest. Like, how long could you survive living the Batman lifestyle? Like, have you ever wanted to be Batman? Well, here's your chance. They'll have a reality show called like, have you ever wanted to be inside
The volley scale
a
is now
volcano? Well, now all your dreams can come true.